Hello everyone. In this session we are going to see reflects upon the error that we had in last session, and we are going to resolve that error. So first let's start the server. So to start the server we need to activate the virtual environment, and moment we activate the virtual environment, then we have to give a command python manage.py run server. And when server is running, then you have to browse through the local host on 8000 port, and as per the documentation on Django registration-redux, let's browse through that documentation. And there was a section where we supposed to get this we were checking this URL, and there was an error, right? Sorry. So earlier this error was not this was not coming, but here it was so let's restart the server once again to regenerate the error. So hopefully the error should be regenerated now. Yes. And in fact it was going through this page called profile, and this error was coming because of the registration auto login was true earlier. So if you make it false, your error will go away. So what it means by making it false is, let's say if someone is registering on the portal, and then you are allowing the user to log in automatically. So if you do that, that is not the right way. So you should keep it always false. And if you just browse through the documentation of the Django registration redux, you have essentially three different way of allowing the user to sign up and sign in. So let's first uh, just regenerate the error. So this was the error essentially earlier, right? Now to get rid of this error, what you need to do is you need to keep it false. So if you keep it false and restart the server, and just stop the server and restart it again, and now it is coming like this, right? So this should come, there should not be an error. Earlier this, if we were browsing through this URL, it was redirecting us to profile, because uh, in the settings.py, in the registration auto login was true earlier. And like we have seen in the last session, to beautify this, we are using the crispy form. So let's go and open that template once again. That template for the registration is like registration form, right? And in the registration form also, similar to login, we need to copy this crispy form tag, and we need to upload it, add it here also, and here as well. Also you have to give a crispy tag, and moment you do add the crispy tag and you refresh this page, there's a spelling mistake, so it should be CRIPSY, crispy. It should be CRISPY, crispy, right? And then you refresh it. So now it is working perfectly fine. Now the next thing that we are going to do in this particular session is, currently you see the forms are coming from the left to right. We need to make it a little bit center aligned. So what we need to do here is we need to put it inside the container. So let's say if we are saying div class container, and then you close the container, and within the container again, let's say if we are saying div class call, let's say 6 offset 3, and again you are closing the div and you save it and refresh this page. So now it comes in the center. Similarly, the same thing, let's add it in the login form as well. So go to the login form, and here also you just add it and just close the div and save this HTML page, and you go to the login, and essentially you will have something like this. Now let's say if this button also you would like to make it similar to bootstrap. So what you need to do here is, you can see the button, right? So you need to just give it type button, and the button primary is default or whatever the button type you want. If you go inside the, if you go to browse to the getbootstrap.com, you will have several buttons here. So go to the documentation and search for the button, and these are the buttons based on your requirement. You can use this. Now let's say if you would like to add the navbar also here on this, so you can browse through the getbootstrap.com, and you can browse, search for the navbar, and you will have a beautiful navbar. So you can just reuse this code by adding into the base.html so that it will reflect on all the pages. Thank you so much once again for watching this session.